Straight from the band. Hello, listeners. Welcome to another episode of Straight from the Bend. Tonight will be our last episode of 2019. I'm not going to give you much of an intro because basically tonight Al and I reflect back on our first 4 months of podcasting. We talk about our past guests, what we've learned, what we've retained, and a little bit about what's coming forward in 2020. So I hope you enjoy. Here you go. Testing. Testing 1, 2.
2, 5, 7.
Test.
2, 5, 7.
Welcome
1,
to Straight from the Bend.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Probably the most average podcast ever. In 3, 2, 1.
Have a blue Christmas without you. Hey, Fern.
Hey, Al.
It's Christmas time.
It is.
We're having a good time.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
You too.
Yes. Denis? Have you been nice or naughty?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. No, we won't. It's neither. There's other words. Enigma. So Fern, holiday season's going well?
It is. We're there.
Yes.
So this is our last podcast of 2019.
Yes. Can you believe, first of all, that we're going into 2020?
I know. 2020.
My oldest son was born in 1999.
Whoa. Cool.
And I thought at the time, he's going to be 20 in 2019. So,
Yeah.
and it seemed like, whoa, so far.
So far ago.
Now we're in 2020. Well, going into 2020.
I'm going to be 50 in 2020.
Wow.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That is, are you looking forward to
I
it?
am.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. 50 is the new what, 40?
I don't know. It's a new whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, the only problem I have with the numbers, it's not the numbers, it's how the body starts to
Oh, yeah.
not agree with us, yeah?
Gotta put the
besides
time
that-
in.
But besides that, yeah, it's just a number.
Since we've had lots of guests there, Al, telling you what to do.
I know. I have to listen.
No excuses.
I have to listen to some podcasts to get motivated and just do the right thing. We had some good guests.
We had. I mean, it's only been, what now, 4 months?
4 months, yeah.
4 months since we've
Well,
started?
we've been practicing since March or
Yeah,
April.
yeah.
And
But really,
there's
officially.
there's many things that nobody will ever hear
That's true.
that we recorded, and we thought was okay, and then we thought not so great,
Not so good.
not so good. So those will stay in a vault.
We all need practice.
Yes,
Those have been shredded.
shredded. Have they been shredded?
They've been shredded.
So we won't even hear it ourselves.
Plausible deniability.
Oh
Okay.
God!
They're in a vault.
Oof.
When we die, they'll come out and
They'll come
be
out.
worth millions.
Yes, yes. The B side. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, it was. It's been quite an adventure for the last 4 months.
It has. It's been an experience. Like, I mean, just kind of just going at it and
So what do you take from this? Because you're the one, you were really excited to do this.
yeah,
Wanted
still
to do
am.
this for a long time.
yeah.
And so what do you think about where we are now and what your thoughts were when you said, I want to do a podcast? Are we where you thought you'd be?
I guess so. I mean, I knew that. I was wondering who in the world would be listening to us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we're getting.
I'm still wondering that.
Yeah, I know. But we're getting as each episode go, we get new followers, we get new people listening. We are, it's increasing. So no, it's good so far. I'm pleasantly surprised with the response we've gotten. We don't have a whole lot of comments. I don't know if I have to take that good or bad, but the comments that we do have are really good. People have enjoyed it. And
Yeah.
The guests have enjoyed coming.
Yes.
And talking to us.
We've
so
had a lot of fun with our guests.
we did.
What do you think of your podcasting abilities?
Whoa, that's still a work in progress
Yeah,
for me.
I don't like mine really.
No?
Now it's and my self awareness and my criticism of myself
Yeah.
gets worse every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's weeks like I'm thinking. There are weeks, to be honest. If it weren't for the fact that we had a guest, I would have said, please don't do that one. All right, put it in the vault. Like there's weeks like it's a crapshoot. Huh? Like sometimes I can't put two words straight.
That's okay. Because you know what? To me, my biggest thing is to just let them talk. As much as the more that the guests can talk and share their message,
Yes.
the better it is, really. And I think the more interesting the podcast is, because I don't think people are really tuning in to listen to us.
Whoa!
I know.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I'm just putting it out there, but
Denis, what do you think? Never mind. So, I know what you think, Denis. Because every time we say, Denis, we're just doing the two of us. Really? You guys are doing just the two of you?
I know.
I know. Like that's
But
a
we have
that's
fun.
that's a vote
We
of
have fun.
confidence.
Yeah.
But did you think that was that the intent at the beginning? Because I'm not sure that it was really the intent that we would have so many guests. And my fear is that we won't be able to sustain it. But that was not really your thought at first, right?
Well, no, I think I have always wanted guests, but I mean, I think, yeah, we did have an idea that maybe would be more of a conversation between two of us sometimes. But,
Yeah.
I think
I'd like to
guests
go back
bring.
there.
You think so?
I'd like to do that more.
Okay. We
You
can
and
definitely
me,
do
just
that
you
more.
and me. We just have to be a little more disciplined, I guess.
Yeah.
But sorry, you were saying I interrupted you.
No, but I enjoy because we had a few practice runs where
Yes.
we kind of talked and stuff like
Yeah.
that about various subjects, and I think that was fun. I think we just weren't feeling natural at that time.
No,
we
we
didn't
weren't.
feel the groove. So now I think as
We're a little more natural
we
now.
feel a little bit more comfortable
yeah.
and talking into these mics and stuff. We've never
Yes,
really.
with that big disc in front of my
Yeah.
face.
So no, I think that's definitely an option that we can do, and
Yeah.
see wherever it takes us. But as far as being sustainable, I mean, we have lots of people that we can invite and re-invite, like type thing. Like I know a lot of the guests that we've had have mentioned at the end of it that, geez, we should do this again, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And I'm sure they have much more information to provide us. And
Should we tell
much more
people
fun.
some of the people I invited and never showed up yet?
sure.
Denny's laughing. Because
These are the people.
these
that
are the
decided
pe-
not to say
well,
so.
I'm not sure that it'll get to them, to be honest. But I did
Probably not.
invite Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah, he was sick that day.
That's not funny. But I did invite Gordon. See, I call him Gordon.
Yeah.
Like we're on that. So, but he never responded. So he was coming to Moncton for a concert. I invited Travis Tritt. He never responded.
No.
Jimmy Rankin. They responded. Couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So that was good.
That was good.
That's a step
forward.
forward. That's big.
Yeah.
Because all the other ones no one ever responded.
No.
So I'm gonna keep at it. There's a few more. I didn't try. No. So there's a couple more. I think I tried.
Mm-hmm.
But no one ever responded. Jimmy Rankin. Kudos to his publicist
sure.
and Jimmy.
That
They
was-
responded. They
yeah.
couldn't make it. So that's nice. So we'll see.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Jim Cuddy, if you're listening, I sent you an invitation. There's still time, Jim. Do the right thing.
it's not too late.
It's not too late. Come on, Jim. You'll have fun.
We can still make you.
Yes. All right. So,
But
Yes.
but yeah, I mean, I think, we kind of came to an agreement that we were gonna give this a year type thing, right? So we said that at the beginning. We're
Yeah.
gonna give this a year and see where it goes.
Yeah.
So far, I see it. I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
I'm having fun.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we'll just see where it kind of takes us. But that's the beauty with podcasting is we can change on a dime. Like when
Yeah. Maybe we
can
need to
switch
change the
things up.
schedule.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
we'll see.
We can do whatever we want.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it.
I'd like to have our listeners come and talk to us.
That would be interesting.
Try a different format, like I was mentioning before we went on air. I was mentioning the question thing, right? You
Yeah.
put a bunch of questions in a bowl and
Yeah, it could be
you
a
have
little
a
bit more of a philo-
philosophical
Thank you.
discussion.
Yes,
Have a drink.
I enjoy that.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Excuse me. We have a drink. We should tell folks that
Yes.
you have what now?
Gin.
You started with Disaronno.
Yes, and I've switched.
You switch. Why did
I've
you switch?
switched.
I'm still on Disaronno. It's
Yes,
still
you are. And I'm on gin now.
You're
And
on
I'm,
gin.
I'm growing to be a gin connoisseur.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, and I don't want to just name drop, but you're drinking Ryan Reynolds.
I am. His. I'm drinking Ryan Reynolds' tears.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
The
Did you-
aviation gin.
Speaking of Ryan Reynolds, do we want to go to the Peloton commercial?
Sure.
No, I don't want to. Just saying that it's a big thing. I'm not sure why, but
I know.
I'll just leave it
Let's
at that.
not go in there.
Let's not go to
Yeah.
the Peloton commercial.
No.
But I love Ryan's. Like I talk about Ryan like he's my buddy.
Yeah.
I love his what's the word I'm looking for? Timely.
Yes.
He's really good at taking a situation and using it for his benefit and
Absolutely.
making it something out of it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that was good. That was
But yeah,
good.
no, I've definitely gotten a taste for gin now, and I'm really, I'm kind of growing a collection now.
Oh, yeah,
and yeah. I bought a few more bottles last week, and
And you go straight up on ice,
yeah,
right? On the rocks.
That's where you really get the taste of it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll have to try it.
absolutely.
I don't think I've ever had gin.
No. Oh,
Not on the rocks.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I think I have gin in
more
the
and
summer.
more
I
I'm
think
starting
my
to-
wife makes a drink with gin
Yeah.
that is quite light in the summer.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever had just gin. So we'll have to do it.
There you go.
All right. So we've had some technical difficulties this past 4 months.
Yeah.
System
Little bit.
wasn't working the greatest.
Ah.
Sound, well, you had
Had
issues.
some growing pains.
Because so people know, I just show up, right?
Yeah.
I bring a couple of bottles
But you're
of liquor
you're an
once in a
integral
while.
part, though.
Well, no.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I come because I like it,
Okay.
and but you guys do all the work, right? Denis is right there right now doing all the work in the background, and
Trying to say it's my fault.
no. I'm saying that you had poor equipment.
That's right.
Yes. So now we have better equipment,
Better. Yeah.
and now you do all the editing and all that after. So does that make your life simpler with the
It
new
does.
equipment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So, all right. So, what else? Technical difficulties are out of the way.
Yeah. So, like I said, like kind of you mentioned, like there's no reason why we can't change our format or do different things. And I kind of like the idea of having various like segments. Like we have our talking shit.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed that. I love that. Like to me, we've only had two. One just you and I.
Yes.
And one with Mark Crandall.
Yes. Well, that was not a talking shit. It was
No,
the
it's
Mark Randall
their
show.
Mark Crandall show. I know.
Yes.
But that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
And I think
I love that. I love that show
yeah,
we did with
and
Mark.
I
He's a
have a
funny
few
guy.
ideas of other people that would really
Yes.
work well in that environment. So I
Yes.
think in the new year we're definitely going to have
Yes, I would like
a
that.
couple more episodes of the
Yeah.
talking shit.
Yeah.
I like that. But yeah, so that would be another idea of having like every once in a while having an episode just like that, or it might just be you and I, or it might be
Yeah.
it could be something that in your questions that you mentioned could be something where the our viewers would submit questions.
Yes.
And we could talk about that.
Speaking of questions,
Yes.
we tried this, and I think we both agreed. I think we were kind of cruel to it at the end because we kept it going longer than it should have been. We should have just put it down.
It died a
Those
long,
questions we
prolonged
were
death.
asking our guests at the
Yes.
end. That was and Denis is so happy.
Yes.
Denis hated it from the beginning. We went against his advice, and eventually we just said, you know what, Denis was right. As much
was
as we
right.
hate to admit it,
I know.
Denis was right.
If
So-
something's going to be awkward, I want it to be my fault.
So
It's the only way I enjoy it.
so I guess we scrap that.
Yeah, we'll
We
scrap the
that.
question, yes.
Yeah. See, but we're open to
Yeah. And
we're
the other
open to
thing that we
change.
had never discussed, and we finally discovered some of our challenges in the recent, probably in the last month, we had never discussed how we're going to close.
Hmm.
So we were always awkward. Like we were looking at each other with the guest in front of us, going, "Okay, are we done?" You know.
Who's done?
And then it would go from 0 to 90. Right? We're having a chat. All right. Well, this was really fun. So now we have more of a strategy on
That's
how
right.
to close. So lessons
Live
learned.
and learn.
Yeah, yeah.
Live and
It
learn.
was fun. So tell me about your guests. What did you enjoy? What do you take away from the guests that we had?
Oh, you know what?
We-
And again, it comes back to a big part of why I wanted to do the podcast was to explore like
Yeah.
local talent and or expose the Atlantic provinces to a wider audience kind
Yeah.
of thing. And really, honestly, the people that we've had so far, like, have brought really a good perspective
Yeah.
on what they do and their talents or their knowledge.
Yeah.
And again, it was really great. I mean, we had Robert Maillet, like a local,
The giant.
a local
I
actor,
like him.
like that.
My
is
God,
acting in
he's
Hollywood
such
right
a
now.
nice guy.
And he's one of them that mentioned that he would love to do this again. And
Yes.
for sure, we're gonna have him back. Like,
Yeah.
'cause
You know what I
he's-
enjoyed about him so
What?
much? It felt like I've known him for a long time.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
how it felt immediately
yeah,
with him. He was so generous. I really enjoyed him.
yeah. That
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
I can't wait to have him back.
Yeah.
Because really, we could have gone on.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And he was so generous with his answers, and you
Yeah.
could see that he wanted to go on. So
yeah. Oh yeah. For
yeah,
sure.
let's have him back.
Yeah.
Who was our first guest? Do you remember? Was it Mark and
No, it was
Mark and Sharon? Oh, it was
Mike Johnson.
Mike.
Mike Johnson. Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Mike Johnson.
Yes, that was good, eh?
Yeah. He was Mike is a wealth of information when it comes to health and fitness and,
Yeah.
and just the kinesiology feel and the muscles and stuff.
Yeah.
Like to me, he's the
Yeah. No, that was really good. And really, the lesson there, if I remember for me, was just move, just do something.
exactly.
Just
And-
get
and-
off your ass and do something.
Exactly. And we've had like Robin.
Robin.
Ross, like basically the same message.
I
right?
can't follow her on Instagram. I'm embarrassed every time I look at her on Instagram. Holy shit,
I
that
know.
woman is in shape.
I know.
It's
It's-
crazy.
It's crazy. It is crazy. But
She
basically
was
the same
nice.
message, right?
Same thing.
Got to move.
Gotta move.
Gotta
Do something.
Whatever you do, just move.
And the nice thing about her is what she does. Like, and we discussed that during the podcast. Takes nothing.
Yeah.
You
No,
don't
no,
have
no.
to go to a gym. You don't need a
No.
lot of equipment.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at Robin's Instagram,
Instagram.
the most that she has sometimes is some
box.
ropes and
A box, maybe?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
No, she'll do a workout.
She
in a-
is
in a
she is
field or-
in such shape.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And again, and another guest that we had, Leon Desroches,
Yes.
a very similar message.
Yes.
And what he's developed and the tool he's developed is to force people to move,
Yes.
right? And so is technology
great,
they,
eh?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What was it called again?
smart pods.
Smart pods.
Smart
Yes,
pods,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
So that was great.
That was
I
great.
mean, and something that really stuck with me in Leon's, and I said I'd put it on a T-shirt, and I'm still thinking about that, was when he said, if you don't make time for
Oh,
fitness?
Yes.
you're gonna have to make time for sickness,
Yes.
right? And that makes so
Boom.
much sense.
So
'Cause
true.
It's so true.
It is
'Cause
so
if
true.
if you're not making time to be healthy,
You're gonna
eventually you're gonna be forced to make time to be sick.
and probably more time.
Yeah. Oh, definitely more. time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, that was really, really good. So for those who didn't listen to our podcast with Leon, what he's developed is a way for, I guess, rehabilitating people in the office or making sure that people in the office
They move.
they move. They have an
hey,
environment
yeah.
that is conducive to them getting up and exercising or
Exactly.
just not being,
Don't tell him too much. Let's make him go to listen to the podcast.
Yes. True.
Right.
Well, yes, really, that was a 1 minute mention.
Yeah.
We had an hour with him.
Exactly.
It was a
But so our whole health and fitness segment that was
Yeah.
fun. That was interesting.
It was.
and that's more my background, like way
Yes.
background. I've dealt a lot with that, so that was very interesting to
Yeah.
me to talk with these guests. So it was good.
yeah.
We also had our parenting segment.
Yes.
which was quite interesting.
Yes.
Mark and
Yes.
Sharon.
Mark and Sharon. So I've known Mark and Sharon forever.
Yeah.
Well, our oldest kids, well, they only have one child, and I have two. And their oldest, my oldest, was good friend with their son since I don't know. They were, I think they met when they were 2 years old in daycare.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a discussion on transgender.
Yeah.
I learned a few things that night about how to talk about transgender,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So that was very interesting.
Yeah.
And for anybody who is going through any kind of challenge with their son or daughter about sexuality, sexual orientation or identification, listen to that podcast.
One of the first comments that I received
Yeah.
was for that particular podcast that we did. And it was from a listener stating that she was going to share this with
Yeah.
a couple that she knew that
Yes.
was going through
Yes,
that. So
absolutely.
that's, right there. That's exactly why this kind of stuff is important. That
Yeah, that's why we do this.
That we do this. Yeah.
And they were so generous.
Oh,
Mark and
my
Sharon were so
God,
generous.
yes.
Yeah. And then we followed up with their son,
With
Jace. Jace came
in
over.
France-Bro.
And France, who is a social worker
Yeah.
in the
And she works in that
in the
field.
high school system.
Mm-hmm.
Again, learned a lot that night
Yeah,
about
a lot of information.
lots of information, lots of eye opening for me, and just awareness about how it feels or how society wants to put things in a box, and not everything fits in those boxes,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, definitely. I can't say that. I definitely like to have another discussion about
Yes.
some of that because there's
Yes.
some stuff that I was like, okay, I'd like to go, dive a little bit deeper into
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
just maybe to more not necessarily debate, but to more understand and
But that's one
Maybe
thing we
s- no,
didn't do.
maybe
But
debate a
but that's
little bit,
one
but-
thing we didn't do much though. We
No,
didn't we didn't debate
we
much.
didn't debate, but
That's
that might-
okay.
That's okay.
That's
that might
okay.
that might come later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the second or third visit.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
but that was really really interesting.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed those visits, and then we also had kind of a different angle to it. The Pickle Planet.
Yes.
That was
on
recent.
parenting.
Pickle
Yes.
Planet.
That's very interesting because she's really developed kind of a resource
Yes,
website.
and she's an
for-
influencer.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she, if for your listeners out there, if you haven't listened to that one, I strongly encourage that you do. But that website, if you want some information, if you're looking for something to do with your kids, with
Yes.
your family, right? It's
Boom.
an awesome resource.
Yes.
And also articles
And a network of support.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
then the podcast on top of it. With the podcast, it just everything about parenting, right? All
Yes.
kinds of parenting. She has
Yeah,
guests
they have
as
a
well.
podcast. That's true.
So and that's super.
Again,
like-
super generous.
oh yeah.
All our guests were so generous
yeah.
and so much fun.
Yeah.
Like
But I
we.
think her big thing too is like, and I strongly agree that she's all about supporting another like us fellow podcasters, right?
Yes.
So I think that was great, and I
Yeah.
want to support her as
Yeah.
much as I can. So
Absolutely.
I really liked talking to Jenna. That was really fun.
Speaking of support,
Yes.
we had another
Oh my God.
podcast, and I guess we could fit it in the health and fitness. Absolutely, right? And you're not
well, you're not-
Jose.
Oh, Jose. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that could fit.
That
That,
could
would
fit-
fit.
kinda
Well,
fit.
it kind of does,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
In our health and fitness kind
Yeah,
of
your
theme.
weight loss.
Yeah. Your
Yeah.
weight loss.
Oh my God, we got a lot of good feedback, a lot of listeners from that.
Yes,
Like she already has a large
She
following.
blew
right?
all the other
Oh yeah,
out of the water.
yeah, for sure.
Well, she had a big
So,
following
She
already.
has a big following, and like
so
you
we
can-
know if we want good,
we'll invite her again.
we'll invite her again. So Jose,
But-
you're coming back.
But she has she has kind of this infectious I don't know how to say it, but you can tell why her
Oh yes.
followers really
Yes.
enjoy her, right?
Yes.
She just tells it like it is, and
Yeah,
know.
she's got the perfect personality for what she's doing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
If you're
absolutely.
going to be leading a support group and that kind of
Very positive
information
and-
sharing, you need someone like her.
yeah,
But it was quite interesting to hear her talk about the time where she thought she was going to quit, right?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because everybody gets down at some point,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
has some challenging times, and there was this time in her life where she thought, "Am I continuing this or not?"
Yeah.
But she pulled through, and she's very successful.
Yeah.
But more importantly, it's not about her being successful; it's about how she supports people that are incredibly successful.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like it blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like because I follow her now on, the different platforms.
Yeah.
And I see some of the postings, and I'm going, "Wow!"
I know. It's
Like,
incredible.
People lose like 100 pounds,
It's
140
incredible.
pounds, and they
Yeah.
keep it off
Yeah. Yeah.
because
it's-
you're weight loss.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, I'm really impressed, and I really had a lot of fun talking with Josie.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely have her back.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Next time, I think we'll have her partner as well, Alicia.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'd
We've
like
had a
that.
chance to talk, and
I'd like that.
I think they would be really entertaining.
Let's wait a little bit. I need to lose a bit weight. And I know I'm going to get picked on because she'll say, "Well, you haven't joined yet."
That's right.
I know.
No, when you were talking about support,
Yes.
I thought you were going with somebody different. I thought
Oh.
you were going with Colleen.
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 Colleen
I
Furlock.
like Colleen.
Oh my
God.
We had our
Soft,
podcast
eh?
together,
And- yes.
and I had met Colleen way back, years and years
Yes,
and years
you had
ago.
done summer job with her. I
Yes,
believe, right?
and it was way back, but she was just a breath of fresh air when
Yeah.
when we met again.
Yeah.
And had our podcast. And to be honest, like she was talking about generous with her time.
Yeah.
She came in afterwards.
Yes.
And
That's how we kind of you kind of solved the technical issues.
well, yeah, because she came in with her audio technician friend,
Yeah.
and really gave me and Denis kind of a crash course on editing and sound. And oh my God,
Yeah.
I mean, they spent probably 3 hours here with us.
really?
Oh my God. And I mean, I can't talk highly enough of Colleen right now. She was really a big
She
help
was, and I
and a
remember
delight to talk to.
the podcast. She was so, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspiring,
Hmm.
engaging. And when you look at Colleen or you listen to her, the thing that comes to mind for me is joy and happiness.
Oh my God, she's just she's all about joy and happiness.
Yeah.
Like she's all about caring and
Yeah. Yeah, she's been doing stuff for the
Humanity Project.
Humanity Project.
Yes,
and,
even now she's doing. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of things she did. She's multi-talented,
Yes.
so generous, and hopefully she'll have other projects to come and share
Absolutely,
with us.
and I'm still looking forward to being able to see her latest movie, Petal and Moth.
Yes.
It's hoping that it'll come back to our theater. But
And I think that I might be in the next one.
we're
I
all
got-
we're all hoping.
I got the vibe from that podcast. Wink, wink, Colleen.
We're all hoping.
I'm ready.
I think
I
the
can
next-
shave the beard.
She's
if you
probably
need me to.
writing a script revolving around you
Yes.
right now.
Yes. Well, she did say I had the right look for whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure for what, but yeah, that was fun.
That
And
was
then,
a lot. I enjoyed that
yes. And
And,
then we had the Mark Crandall show.
one. Oh, the Mark Randall show. Well, what's
What
to
can
say?
we say? What's to
What
say?
can we say?
Just go listen to it. Oh my God! You know what I liked about Mark? Well, he's a funny guy, also generous, but so funny, and really unapologetic
Yeah.
about some of the things that he thinks.
He's a
And-
comedian, right? So he's looking for that shock value.
there's many
and-
things that many
but-
of us think that would
don't
not
say.
Don't say.
I know.
Mark goes there.
He just says
He
it.
just says it for us. I appreciate that.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot
We'll
of
have him again
Yes.
for sure.
Yes. And we had a more serious one that I really also enjoyed. I learned a lot, and it kind of changed my perspective on a few things. And it's the meteorologist,
Climate change.
climate
Real.
change, Real, yes, Real.
Yes.
That put things in perspective for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was on the bandwagon that the planet was destroying in 20 years.
were done.
Right? We were done. What I took from that, one of the significant things that I took from that one was that really the planet goes through cycles of ice age and climate change. It's a natural occurrence. Climate change will happen. Every 100,000 years, we go through an ice age.
Yeah.
The problem now is that the human activity is accelerating
it.
what's
Exactly.
going on. But it was kind of eye-opening for me to realize that it would be at a much, slower speed, but it would still happen, right? So it put things in a different perspective.
Yep.
Doesn't mean that we should not put a huge emphasis on doing better, but
Yeah. And there's still hope.
well,
We're
yeah,
not done for.
yeah, well, yes. I'm not sure I've changed my opinion on that, but because I know how humans work, there's a chance Donald Trump can be elected again.
That is true.
So
Well, he was impeached.
he was impeached.
Oh my
what
God.
a shit show that
Well,
is.
it is a shit show.
Oh my God!
the
I got,
point of that?
and if you've listened to any of our podcasts, I have an unhealthy obsession with Donald Trump. It's I've been okay. I haven't watched CNN in 3 days, and I'm feeling a little less stressed, to be honest.
So again, I'm not a fan, but at the same time, I'm not on the whole hate Donald Trump bandwagon.
No?
No, not in this,
Well,
not in the same sense, because some people just hate him because of the things he says. Okay, I agree. Like, he's not like the most eloquent speaker, but god damn, he's entertaining.
Yeah, but you don't become president to be entertaining, Fern.
No, but he.
But
the
you
economy-
do
the US
reality TV. Do reality TV if you want to be
Yeah,
entertaining.
but the U.S.
Don't-
economy
don't-
has never been better. How do you explain that?
It doesn't mean it's because of him, for fuck's sake.
Well, I don't know.
No, it could be just a freaking fluke.
Could be.
Could be just a fluke. I don't know. I don't follow that aspect. I agree that the economy seems to be doing well, but I don't know that he would have that much power or influence, and I'm not sure that his policies have made this so much better. And I do think that some categories of the economy are doing well, but I do believe some are really hurting with the things that he's put in place and the tariffs on China, blah blah blah. But anyway, but for me, my biggest issue with Donald is that I don't think he wants to be president. I think he thinks it's a joke, and
Yeah, you've said
he's
that
got the
before, right?
maturity of a 5.5-year-old.
See, I think Donald has. I call him Donald because we have this relationship.
Well, I call him much worse, but
But I think he wants to be president. I think he wants to
No.
be in the records, in the history books, as the best president of all times. Like, he mentions it so many times.
yeah. But he won't be, for one thing.
No, he won't be.
He
Of course
won't
not.
be.
He won't be. But
But I don't think he wanted to be president. I think that now, I think it's all a game and it's all about winning, right? So I think that now that he's there, he wants to win and he wants to push
oh my
the
God,
envelope.
wants to win. He has a rally every
Oh my fuck.
week.
Well, that's because he needs attention. He's like a 5.5-year-old who's been abandoned 8 times and just needs to be loved.
Oh, I enjoy the show.
He's
enjoy the show,
a
I'll be honest.
fucking nut bar.
I enjoy it.
I can't stand it.
I enjoy it.
I think the Americans look like idiots right now on the world stage. And Robin confirmed it for me. Remember? I asked because Robin lives in Germany, and she did say, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Okay.
so
How did we get on the Donald anyway?
I don't know. I just wanted to.
Oh,
maybe,
anyways.
yeah.
Real Dag was
Yes.
was really knowledgeable. Like again, like I'd have him again in a heartbeat.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
he's had so much knowledge and
Yeah.
a very good speaker, and so we really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far, I mean, we've been lucky to have, well, lucky to have any guests at all.
Yeah.
But no, good quality guests. I mean,
Yes, I
people
love
that-
it.
Yeah. So it's
And
really good.
we have a few in store for the new year.
Yes. Yes.
And
I've
Jim
already.
Jim Cuddy might answer me.
Well, you know, you never know.
Come on, Jim.
Get in there.
Get in there, Jim.
But
We're getting booked.
Yeah,
We're
I've
getting-
already have a few booked, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. A few good quality guests that we have coming
Yeah.
for 2020. So
And I got a new
definitely-
hoodie.
Yes.
Yes, for
looking
Chris.
good.
Looking good, huh?
Yeah.
Because if people see our pictures, this is a running joke. It was a running joke. My hoodie was the my Sunday attire, so I would always show up with my
Hey.
hoodie, and we
Fits
take
comfortable.
we take a picture with the guests at night, and after the podcast. And after a few weeks, people started commenting on my hoodie. Said, "My gosh, don't you have anything else to wear?" I like my hoodie. So look, I got a brand new one this
New
year
hoodie.
for Christmas.
Yeah.
So for 2020, folks, you're gonna see me in a new hoodie.
That's good.
All right, Denis, you got anything? No. You never has anything.
No, we'll get it.
See, we should do the thing where like I'm like asking you questions and you guys talk about it, just so I can keep you guys on track. Because it's like trying to herd a bunch of cats with you two. It's like
Trying to herd a bunch. How do we don't need to be herded?
No, it's freestyle.
Freestyle.
It's what we call.
where are they going with this and why are they talking
We
No
don't
worries.
know. We don't know.
We don't know. That's the beauty of
That's the beauty.
it. All right.
So is this it? Is this
This is it.
this
for
is how we end
2019.
2019.
Whoa.
That's not a hockey game. It's not a hockey game, Denis. Jesus.
I only brought one noisemaker.
It's called Denis.
So definitely. So
Yes.
now it'll be. We're gonna have a little break.
yes.
You know, to celebrate.
Yes.
Our, with our families.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Yes.
So
So
yeah.
yeah, we'll see. We'll talk to each other in the new year.
in the new year, definitely.
Yeah. This was good.
It
This
was fun. It
Yeah.
was fun.
And we're getting better, I hope.
So hopefully,
Can-
in the new year, what I'm wishing for is that we can get a little bit more this shared out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Get a little bit more
you know what I'd like?
viewers. What's that?
So more shares, more likes.
Yeah, yeah.
But also more input from our
Yes,
listeners.
More input. Definitely.
So folks, like send us your suggestions. If you want to come and have a chat with us,
Absolutely.
let us know.
Yeah.
Come on over.
If
If you
there's a
know
guest-
someone that has things to share, and our only real parameter is that we don't want to be too local in the sense that we don't want to talk about
No, exactly.
something that's happening on Main Street in Moncton,
Just
right?
Moncton, because you know, listen. Hey, we have a listener from.
China, you said.
Yes.
Yes.
We do have a listener from China. We also have a new listener from Libya.
Libya. What the hell?
I know. Go figure. But, you know, all in my analytics, I checked that out, and we do have a listener from Libya.
Wow.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Anyways, to me, we have a
don't-
listener
don't
in
bust the
Libya.
bubble,
Yeah,
okay?
come on.
China and Libya.
But we also have people from out west.
We're
We
international.
have people from the States. So people from all over. So
Yeah.
again, to me, it's sharing the message of the Atlantic. Personally, I love the Atlantic provinces.
yes.
And
The best place in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To me, without a doubt.
Yeah, me too.
And you know what? Oh, this is something.
What?
In the new year, because
Yeah.
I've never really played with Instagram a whole lot.
Mm.
But in the new year, what I'm going to try to do, because I travel a little bit for work sometimes,
Yeah.
and I'm going to try to have more pictures on Instagram of the Atlantic provinces. I'm not
Ah.
much of a photographer,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, by any means, but
Yeah.
you know, just put a little bit more out there of what the Atlantic
Yeah.
provinces means to me, what it's all about and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know,
But
but
I'd really-
this is the whole point of the podcast.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
to-
yeah.
is to
And I'd really
highlight the
like to hear
provinces.
from our listeners.
Yeah,
That would be
I would
really
love that.
nice. And even some advice and guidance.
Yes.
I'm all open to it.
Tell
you know,
us.
the respectful comments.
Yeah.
I don't want idiot comments.
No.
There's no need for that in this
No,
world.
constructive
There's
criticism.
too much. Constructive criticism, I'm all for it, right?
Yeah.
So send us your comments, your questions. If there's a topic you would like to talk about, us to talk about, if you want to come on, if you know someone who should come on,
Yes.
if Ryan Reynolds is listening, you know,
Hey,
you
Ryan.
drink his gin. So, you know.
Gin is yummy.
Yes.
I must say.
So, Ryan, send us a case. There you go. Little plug.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. So, Fern,
Yes.
this
Al.
was fun. You brought me on this journey. I'm enjoying it. So, thank you. And we had a lot of fun. And
More to come.
I met Denis, which is, you know, great.
He's at a loss for words.
Yeah, I am. So, anyways, listen. Very Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Yes, you as well.
And Denis, same to you. And Happy New Year. And maybe we'll talk about resolutions in the new year.
Oh.
I actually, because you know I don't listen to podcasts much.
No.
I actually listened to one recently, and it was about New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can talk about it in the new year.
Sounds good.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Cheers, folks.
Sounds good.
That was my celebration.
Oh.
Now noise sound.
Kind of sad, but.
Sad.
We'll edit that out and we'll put like a tune in.
All right.
Oh, and another thing too, I mentioned.
Yeah.
In the new year, we're gonna have Jose and Alicia, Your Way Weight Loss. They're having their podcast start.
Oh,
So
yes.
a little plug in for them.
Yes, you're gonna
Not
produce.
that they need.
Yes.
Not that they need my help, but yeah, it's
gonna kinda
living
produce it
live
for
your
them.
best life
Yes.
podcast. It's
Yes.
gonna be awesome.
Excellent.
It's gonna be
Lots
awesome.
of good stuff in 2020.
In 2020 is gonna be a great year.
Yes. All right. Merry Christmas, folks. Happy
All
New
right.
Year, and you'll hear us in the near future.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our conversation. If you did, you could do us a big favor and share with your friends or rate us wherever you listen to this podcast. Our goal is truly to highlight the Maritimes, and we can only do this with your help. If you didn't like our conversation, well, what's the matter with you? Nah, just kidding. Our motto is one day better. That means we always want to be one day better than we were yesterday. So leave us a comment on Facebook and tell us how we can be better. We'd appreciate it, and we might even read your comment on our next podcast. Thanks for listening, and remember, look at everyone like they have something to teach you. See you next time.